am I trying to say? Well, I got this project into hand because I wanted to try to um, have that ability to use a couple of apps on your phone, Google Earth and Pixar, to peer through the veil. You know, hard to see parts of Google Earth because it's either really dark or it's in a cave. And if you have a technique to even go in caves and get light in there and see what's in there and get more of a broad perspective and get really, I say forensic geologist, that's what I am. I look for all parts, out of place artifacts, and that's my thing. I've reached up maybe 100 or more really interesting and noteworthy, either to investigate possible meteorites and stuff like that, and even ancient sites that have like technology, stuff that I don't even understand when I'm looking at it, because it seems like some of it's made out of glass or crystal. It could possibly be a crystal type of matrix that is harnessed through the mind or some way of it's very interesting, and it's something very special in terms of their technique and the way they built things in very ancient times. I'm thinking thousands and maybe hundreds or even millions of years, and I'm definitely going to say that because it's the parts of where I'm looking at is hard to get to, and it's really, that's what I look for, just these interesting landmarks, I call them, and then just peer into it, do screenshots, and then go into your Pixar and do more screenshots, which is just bring it all down to one point that you want to really enhance and resolute, and then really take part in understanding what are you looking at, what is it made out of, how was it made, what type of being made it, right? All these conclusions are still a lot of pieces of the the broader pictures, but the just the interest and the fantastic architecture of all of it is just mind-boggling, and it throws me into a kind of a mindstorm of ideas and how to recreate a surviving civilization as our own, and or to how to protect ourselves from a calamity, as these structures still are pretty much sound. So there's something to it. If you can even have an AI to represent why that structure survived the calamity, more power to you. So namaste, aloha. Stay tuned. This is just the beginning of something very special. And I really want to be the domino that starts it all. And I am supposed to do a lot of homework about this, know my lingo, know what to do when I'm talking to certain big wigs that may want to know something about this stuff. So that's where I'm looking at, and I'm ballsy enough to do it. So let's see what happens. All right, namaste, aloha.